Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday, March 25th, 2018. I wanted to show you this. Heather and I actually went garage sailing. Actually, we went to go shopping, and there was actually a garage sale, which this time of year doesn't happen. So they had these people do estate sales. So I literally opened up one box, and I was like, oh my God, how pretty is that? Okay, so the husband was sitting there, and I said, well, how much do you want for the Japanese plates? And he said, oh, I'm not sure, I'll have to call my wife. And I said, okay. So I'm going to show you some of these because these are just really, really pretty. And so on the boxes, it was like $20 on the boxes, and I was like, there's no way I'm paying 20 bucks. Here's another one. I've always been drawn to the Oriental artwork. I think that is really, really pretty. I just love it. So, and it's got like a little story about everything in Japanese and also in English. So, but anyway, so the wife comes back, and I'm not sure what I'm expecting for as far as what she wants for a price for this stuff. So I was just like kind of waiting to see what she was going to say. And there were some earrings that Heather was looking at, so and a couple of books. And so we, she made us a price on those, and then I told her, so what do you want for the 5 plates? So you can see on the top where it had 20 bucks on there. And like I said, there's another one there. This one's more greenish. So I know that they had gotten them in an estate sale. So, because like, they had all kinds of stuff from, the different. The guy said, "Oh, it's a bunch of estate sales," and I was like, "Oh, okay." But so you always wait for them to make you an offer first. This one I thought was really, really cool. I think that's really, really neat. And so she gets back, and I said to her, "So what are you thinking price-wise?" And she says, "Well," she says, "what do we got so far?" And I said, 7 for the earrings and a couple of books that Heather had got. It was like she ended up giving her, well, she had wanted 1 pair of earrings, and the lady said $5, and I'm like, no way. So then she gave me like 4 more pairs of earrings and said, how about $5 for all of them? I said, that's fine. So we did that. And then Heather got a couple of books. So she was looking, and she says, let me just pull this one here so you can see this one. There's another one there. Like I said, real pretty stuff. I love that. I think that's really, really cool. And so she said to me, well, she says, let's see. So we got 7 already. I'm like, yeah. She goes, okay, I'll tell you what. She says, how about 35 for everything? And in my head, I had been thinking about offering her 40 just for the plates alone. I don't know if this is a receipt. I'm going to look and see. Yeah, 1 plate, $33.11, bought in 1988. So anyway, so I said done, because like I said, in my head I was thinking 40 just for the plates, and when she said, for everything, I'm like, you got a deal. Alright, so there's that. I just thought that was really neat, and I just kind of wanted to share that with you. You can get some great deals at garage sales. So I had asked also while I was there about tools, and they took my number, and she said they'll call me tomorrow about tools. So I said, of course, old tools. I like old tools, obviously, as you guys know. So yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. But so anyway, what I wanted to bring up today, I wanted to talk about obstacles in your way. Okay, there's going to be things that are going to be obstacles in your way to achieving your goals in life. And like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to pertain to prepping. It doesn't necessarily have to pertain to living off grid. It's just your everyday life. Things are going to come up. Sickness, loss of job, you know, death in the family. You know, there's so many different things that can happen that are going to affect you directly in whatever your quest that you're trying to achieve. Now, you can take that as a temporary setback, or you can just give up. And a lot of people give up. I mean, they oh, nope, it's not meant to be, never going to happen, blah, blah, blah. You can't do that. You really have to press on. And I'm going to give you a good example. A lot of my newer subscribers won't know this, okay? My older subscribers will, but when we moved down here, it'll be 3 years in June that we've been down here. And the day before we moved down here, I found out I had cancer, okay? Now, I got to tell you, that's a kick in the gut like you have no idea, to find out, number one, you have cancer. Luckily for me, it was a very treatable cancer. And so we moved down here June 22nd. And then it was a month later, July 23rd, I had my surgery. And that was it. That was the end of that year. To be honest with you, I couldn't do anything. It was... You know, they gutted me like a fish. And any of you who've seen any of the older videos, you'll see the scars on my back from where they did my surgery. But it affects me still, I'll be honest with you. I can't go like I used to go, which absolutely drives me nuts, because I've always been just like a bull in a china shop, just get at it and get things done. But I have to pace myself now, unfortunately. And that's part of life, you know, as well. And, you know, we can attribute to some of it of getting older, but I'm not going to blame that for that. But it's just, ever since my surgery, I unfortunately can't go like I used to go. So I do a little bit and then stop, and then do a little bit more and then stop. And, you know, you just have to, like I said, you have to pace yourself. But I'm the type of person, once I get into a project, I like to really just bang it out. So I will push myself to a point, but, you know, like I said, it's that's what happens. But it's easy in a situation like that to become despondent and give up. But you can't. You have to realize that, you know, I called it a bump in the road at the time. I'll never forget that. And somebody said a bump in the road. But that's exactly what it was. It was a bump in the road. It was something that slowed me down a little bit, and, you know, but it's not going to derail me from my dream, and it never did. And something that we had to deal with, and we dealt with it, and so then we moved on. Oh, there's that other cat. I thought I saw him. There's another cat that hangs around. I think it's somebody down the street's cat, but he likes to hang out. There's Mr. Buddy doing his thing. So anyway, but like I said, not a, you know, those things, you can't become despondent over them. You can't let them dictate how things are going to happen or be in your life. So those are things to think about, okay? And you can't, like I said, you have to keep driving on. Whatever your dreams are, you can't give up. You have to keep going. It's so important. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be prepping. It doesn't necessarily have to be living off grid. It can be whatever you're striving to do or wanting to do. Look at this crazy cat. So anyway, talking about solar real quick today. Solar did well so far. We're already at 3.1 kilowatt hours on the day. And here's Mr. Loose. How we doing, bud? Good boy? Yeah. Yesterday we brought in 3.6 kilowatt hours for the day. And so not a bad day. And like I said, we're already at 3.1, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So should be a pretty decent day solar-wise. And got little clouds up here at the moment, but they said we're going to hit a high of 41 today is what they called for, but we haven't, you know, I don't think we're going to hit 41. And there's Lucy. I think he's heading up too. Yep, these freaking guys are nuts. Don't be fighting now. But anyway, whatever obstacles are thrown at you in life, you need to work through them, okay? And don't give up, because whatever your dreams are, guys, are really, truly worth it. They really are. And like I said, negativity from other people should never dictate what you should do, or what. Like if you have something, and again, it has to be realistic, okay? But let's say you wanted to let's go with ballet for an example. Let's say you decided, you know, you're a football player and you love ballet and you decide you want to do ballet. And you know, you're going to get a lot of static for that. I'm just using that as an example because that's what some people would give somebody a lot of static for. But if that's your passion and that's what you want to do, you should pursue it. Don't listen to negativity, and you know, be the best you can be at it. You know, as an athlete, you're probably going to be more limber and ready to be able to do that anyway. So, but like I said, life is about, you know, what choices we make and what we give up on and what we don't give up on. And things are worthwhile, and achieving goals and you know, not letting roadblocks and stumbling blocks that are in your way hold you back. You know, like I said, they're temporary setbacks. That's what I always look at things as. It's a temporary setback. But you know, what are you doing? What you doing? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. So anyway, guys, listen, I'm going to jump off of here for now. I hope everybody's had a nice weekend. Like I said, Heather and I went grocery shopping, and we ended up seeing that garage sale. And I'm like, "Want to go?" And she's like, "Yeah." So we did, and she got a couple things, so she was happy. And I got those plates, which I think are really cool, and so I'm happy as well. So anyway, listen, I hope everybody's doing well. Remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. You know, don't forget, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And so telling the people that you care about how you feel every day is so, so important. And remember, guys, STD, it's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, you can reach those goals. You really, truly can. If you work at it, you can do it. Nobody can stop you but you. And don't listen to negative people, because they want to bring you down. Here's the way I look at it. Negative people are very unhappy people, and they want everybody else to be unhappy just like they're unhappy. You know, and so that's important. You know, and you know, some people think that because if they have money, it makes them important or it makes them successful. Absolutely not. Money is nothing. It doesn't mean a thing. It's what you leave behind. It's the people. It's how you treat people in life. It's how you act. It's how you're, you know, respected or thought after. You know, those are important things too. To me, they are. So anyway, listen. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.